Meet the innovators, Yannick Page and Gary Matalin. Yannick Page launched her first business at age 17 and knows how to start a business on a shoestring budget. She's a certified trainer in entrepreneurship and workforce innovation and is also the founder of the award-winning company, Future Services International. Gary Matalin is the co-founder and director of New Stone Limited and the co-founder and CEO for Kingston Live Entertainment Group that is responsible for Fiction Lounge, Usain Bolt's Tracks and Records, and Famous Nightclub. This season, 10 new assignments will compete to completely transform their businesses. With the help of the innovators, the business with the most positive changes will win $250,000. Yup, that's $250,000, courtesy of JN Small Business Loans. This week, they have the daunting task of helping business owner Curtis Riddel to make more money. Let's meet Curtis.
I'm Curtis Riddel, owner and manager of Jam Pure Water Station. My mother, came to me one day. We were in the office talking, and she was saying, "Why we don't start a water company?" And I was a bit skeptical. And then one day she came in with a box of labels, a whole bunch of boxes. She registered everything, and she said, "Let's just start." At first, when I started, it was a bit difficult because everything just looked the same way. You go into a store, you pick up a bottle of water, most of them look the same way. So after all of that, I just took my time, started to rebrand, started to design it the way how I wanted to design it. And then I said, why don't we have some water vending machines and offer both sides of the business, because nobody does it. Nobody offers both purified and spring water.
Well, I've known Curtis for 7 years. He's my brother-in-law. And what can I say? He's a good person. He's determined, focused, passionate about what he does. As it relates to the business, I fully support it. One of my favorite products to use, it's the water pump. I cannot manage to hold up that big bottle and pour it. So the fact that there's the water pump, I can easily put it on and just pump and the water comes out. It's extremely convenient for me. So that's what I really like about it.
What I really like from the Innovators show is an extra pair of eyes, to help me with my business, probably teach me to do things a better way or a more efficient way, a more productive way, and also to help me with marketing, help me to get out there more, help me to show, the Jamaican people that there's another brand of water out there that is coming and it's strong and will be here for a long time, and that's basically it. I'm excited to go in and meet Yannick and Gary in the boardroom, to hear what insights and ideas I might have on my business, or how it could impact my overall business and stuff like that. I'm pretty excited about it.
Okay, so Curtis, good to see you. Welcome. Explain to Gary and I, tell us a little bit more about your business in terms of, what are the main challenges that you're facing right now?
Well, the main challenges that I'm facing right now is getting into a lot of other businesses in terms of 5-gallon delivery and even sometimes placement of my machines, because they were originally ordered 2 years ago, bought and paid for. They didn't come here until 2 months later because of clearance and money to clear, money to ship. So I was not first to market.
Okay, so you had challenges with financing the business. You had this idea to get these machines here first. You didn't have enough money to get them here. What's the business model? Explain to me. I mean, I understand about how these machines work, but how do you make money on a consistent basis?
From the vending machines?
Is that all you do? Vending?
No, I do 5-gallon delivery for businesses also. But then the household, to me, I believe was the in, because an average household uses like 1 to 2 bottles per week. So I started to focus most of my attention on them. And then I realized that I can't reach all of them, but they could reach me if I had a vending machine.
So how does the vending machine work? Somebody brings their bottle to
the
vending machine.
Yes.
The vending machine fills it, they pay the machine.
Right.
fills a bottle and they leave with their full bottle.
Right.
And what's the cost savings to them for that approach?
Machine charge is 280.
280, the vending machine.
Right. The average cost for water is about 420.
Tell me about these machines. I mean, on average, a machine can make what for you on a monthly basis?
The machines can produce about 800 gallons of water per day. That's probably about 100 and something 5-gallon refills. But I don't expect it to do that. I expect it to do anywhere about 30 to 40 refills per day. And I'm comfortable with that.
I'm not happy with something that you just said a while ago. You said that the machine can dispense 100 gallons per day.
100 refills.
100 refills. But right now it's doing 30. And you said, I'm happy with that. And I just can't understand why you would be happy with that underutilization of that machine, because you're making less money than the machine can make.
Will Curtis go with the Innovators flow, or will he stay on his own path? Join us after the break to find out, and let us know what you think on Twitter at The Innovators JA and on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TheInnovatorsTV. This segment was brought to you by JN Small Business Loans.
Being on the Innovators is what you'd call a once-in-a-lifetime experience, especially for a small business as ours. The advice, the experience, and the overall outlook of everything has been really different, significantly different.
Since the show, we've actually tried to push our brand in different ways. So we have started cake designing classes. I can remember Gary saying to me that when you finish with the show, you won't even have a hand to make cake. And we got a new assistant from the class, and she's doing great right now.
We want to thank our customers who watched us on the Innovators, reached out to us, even the person that called and said, guys, I saw you on TV. Yes.
This segment is brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages. What will you discover today?
Right now, my main focus is to get in more vending machines. I have various types coming. I want to get into more businesses that desire 5-gallon. Right now, my focus is the corporate area. And then after that, probably I'll just go on to exporting.
You said you have 3 machines.
Jure now.
Currently one of them in operation in Harborview, which is not necessarily, you've identified as not necessarily your biggest potential market or your best market at this point in time. Right now, the way Curtis has explained the business to me, he's wide open, he's completely exposed. The bigger players in the market will crush him. He will not be able to compete against them. I'm hoping that he has more information than he's given to us, and that information is going to be the key to his success, because what I understand of Curtis's situation right now is extremely concerning to me.
What's your best case scenario? A machine under the best circumstances would pay for itself in what period?
It would pay for itself in about 6 months.
In about 6 months, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's a good idea.
My machines go through the same 8-step filtration a normal plant would. It just does it on a smaller basis, and it does it on the go.
If I call you, how fast are you? You know, I mean, are you the guy who, if I call you and I say, listen, I need water delivered now, can you get there? Are you somebody who is really reliable and efficient?
I try to be.
What if I told you that we're gonna test that?
You can test it.
I can test it?
Yeah.
Okay, we already did.
Hi, is this Curtis from Jam Pure? Hi Curtis, somebody gave me your number and I have a real emergency and I'm hoping you can help. I'm actually at an event right now and we ran out of water, and I heard that you guys did delivery around Kingston.
Okay, how much you need?
We need 1 case. You know what, can you make it like, you have the gallon bottles, the 5-gallon bottles?
Yes, that's what I have right.
Oh, well I could take one of those.
Okay, I'll be there in about half.
Alright, thanks.
Okay.
That's very good.
Very good.
Very good.
And you know what?
That's
He made it
impressive.
there in a half an hour.
Really?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're really pleased with that, because not only did you tell the customer that you could deliver, you did it. So you're winning half the battle. I think the issue now is just for us to understand what do we need to do in terms of getting your machine to be fully utilized, which may be different from what you have in mind. And we can tell that you're a little bit a little bit dogmatic, but we kind of want you to change that. So, like, Gary and I are going to have a discussion and try to figure some stuff out, and then we invite you right back in to let you know what our thoughts are.
I think, to be perfectly truthful, I have a lot of concerns about this scenario here. First and foremost, I don't think he's being truthful. His numbers are not adding up.
We need to ask him about that, because you know what? The truth is, there's so many entrepreneurs who are in denial, and I find that people say they want help, but then the first thing you have to do is to be really honest and say, this is my current situation. Otherwise, nobody can help you.
The other problem I have, the barrier to entry for a company that has the means to be able to buy these on a large scale, who already has an established brand, they will kill him dead.
He has 3 machines here and he has 3 on the way, and he had difficulty clearing the ones that he just brought in, and yet he has ordered 3 more.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
If your strategy is to saturate the market, you're going to go in there, you're going to ensure that all of the desirable spaces are taken. You have to do that now. You can't do that later, and it can be done organically. You're going to need
fast as a
significant amount of financing.
Sooner or later this year, a lot of things are going to come out. I
Here is,
can't reveal all that information.
okay, but here is the thing.
But it's
We're
difficult
not-
for us to help you then. How
Yeah,
are we supposed to help you with it? Because the information you've given us right now is, to me, a big concern.
You know what? Curtis is stubborn. He's not even listening. He's not giving us a chance. I can't even finish my point. You have 3 here, only 1 is in use, 3 more on the way, and I'm just very
You're trying to
concerned for
wrap your head around
you.
it, because this is what happened.
Yeah.
The time that they took to reach here, a lot of the confirmations that I got were switched. They were switched at last minute, last moment. So I'm here now, right, with 3 machines, and I have major players that I'm talking to about getting that out there. I'll have 4 more locations for the other machines when they reach here, because they're leaving soon.
I'm concerned for you, and I think that you're being a little bit stubborn almost to a fault. Get the machines that you have in Jamaica working first, and then you bring in other machines. You are gonna lose your shirt if you are not listening.
It's not about me being stubborn. It's about me sitting at home doing a whole heap of research, knowing if this can work or if it can't work, or about how am I going to execute it. Is it possible for me to tell you all of this information? No, it's not.
I'm at a loss. The information doesn't add up. When I ask questions about the information not adding up, I get that why he can't disclose everything that he needs to disclose. I don't understand how I'm supposed to help at that point in time. This is real money you're talking about, and if you make the investment and you cannot convert it, you don't have a return on that investment, it's going to not be so good.
Honestly, I think in business, you need to have some level of stubbornness. Obviously, too much is not good.
To be honest, you're the most stubborn assignment we've ever had. I've never had anybody this hard-headed, and I don't know what's gonna happen, but I wish you all the success on your assignments, and we hope to hear from you in a little while.
When Yannick said I was the most stubborn, it did hit a little nerve, but this is the thing. I know my business and I know what I'm about. So if stubborn is the way she sees it, then there's nothing I can do about that.
Why come here for help if you're not prepared to listen?
I don't want people to misunderstand me or my behavior, or I come off very confident, very stubborn, but I'm very open to advice. In fact, some of the assignments that they're going to now send me on, I have to be doing them now anyways.
It's very possible that there could be a good business in there somewhere, but based on the information that we have right now, I'm very concerned. I would say cut and run.
I don't know if Curtis is gonna be as successful as he could be. All I know is that I am as curious as you are about how this assignment will turn out.
Let us find out what you think on Twitter at The Innovators JA and on Facebook at www.facebook.com/TheInnovatorsTV. This segment was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages. What will you discover today?
Hi, I'm Ricardo Allen, Managing Director of One-on-One Tutoring Services, where we provide a number of educational services to high school students and tertiary level students. Now, when we met the folks at Yellow Pages, it was quickly said to us that, look, we can provide you with a number of different services to assist your business. The team at One-on-One here were very pleased as to the quality of the website that they provided. Furthermore, based on the plans that we had in place, Yellow Pages provided us with the perfect opportunity to meet with their developers. Even 2 o'clock in the morning, they would stay up with us just to facilitate our meetings to ensure that our dream can indeed become a reality.
This segment is brought to you by Future Services International, putting money in your pockets and justice in your hearts. The Innovators assigned Curtis a mentor. Meet Karen Wilson Edmonds. Karen is the Managing Director of Expand Management Consulting Limited and has over 15 years of experience in management consulting.
Hi Curtis, great to meet you. I was actually looking for you online. I was looking for your website. I was looking for your Facebook page. I was looking for you on Twitter and Instagram, and I couldn't find it anywhere.
We just started a Twitter account this week. We're starting an Instagram account also.
You know, online and social media especially is a great way to market, especially if you don't have a big budget. You want to make sure there's something about you online, you know, so when people want to find you, they can find you. If you spend 15 minutes every other day doing that.
Sometimes it's just a challenge finding 15 minutes.
It sounds like you need help in the sales area, in the marketing area. I mean, a sales rep.
I'm currently looking.
Have you tried that before?
I'm currently talking to a couple people that I believe are aggressive and, you know, exceptional.
How is the bottom line looking? Are you making money? I know that's challenging for small businesses to manage their accounts and the cash flow. How is that going?
Mostly right now, just break even.
Well, the idea is to do more than break even, right?
Well, I need to do more than break even. You know, there are other things that I would like to explore. And you can't explore them without capital.
I think a critical challenge for a lot of small businesses is they try and do too much too fast. And you really need to, you need to build slowly, focus on doing something well, and then you expand into another area. It sounds like you've expanded pretty quickly.
So I've just finished talking to Karen Edmonds. She gave me some point of views, some ways that she think I should go. She has a broadband on a lot of things, especially in terms of business, but not my specific market. I believe it could be done. I believe I can do it. So I'll try my best to, share the time equally among both sides of the business and see how far I can take it. So right now I'm just ready to go on my first assignment. Ready to see if I can get it done.
Good morning, Mr. Riddel. Shanae Bennett calling from the Innovators here. We were supposed to arrive on set for a shoot at 9 a.m.
For the first time ever on The Innovators, an assignment decided to skip out on his assignment. Let's find out why.
I missed my first assignment. It was not a disrespect to Yannick or Gary. It's just, my life is crazy. It's funny, when you work for somebody, when you have your own business, it's hard to strike that balance, especially for entrepreneurs. For my first assignment, Yannick and Gary thought it would be wise for me to join the JMA and the YEA. I think this is a good move because it lets other people out there know that your company exists and you get to talk to like-minded people, business people. Signing up for the YEA was very simple. It took me less than 5 minutes. It was no hassle at all. The JMA, on the other hand, asked a lot of questions. It took a little bit more time to get it done.
Curtis got off on a bumpy start on his assignments. Will he make up for lost time, or will he pay for it in the long run?
This assignment entails me to find a prominent location for my water vending machine. This total is located at Stanton Terrace and Old Oak Road, right at the intersection. It's a very popular location, and I'm looking forward to this installation. So are the owners. I can't wait to get started. So I've just completed my last assignment, installing my water vending machine at Total Stanton Terrace. I can't wait to show Yannick and Gary what I've accomplished or what I did or update them.
It's now time for Curtis to update the innovators on his business progress. Is he a contender for JN's $250,000 prize? Let's find out.
Curtis Riddel, you're back with us again.
Nice to be back.
Having had some more time now, you got a better feel for your numbers? Have you been collecting your data, being able to analyze what's actually happening in the business?
You know, it is still up and down. The machine in Harborview is doing a lot better. The one that I've currently located on location now, I haven't yet been able to assess that data, but you know, his store is very popular. He brings in about 900 people per day. So, you know, 5 or 10% of that would be great.
I want you to focus more on planning in the future, you know. We want you to do more planning. Don't say, I hope to get it out this week. No, you really want to do a plan. You really want to have a schedule for when activities are going to take place and you want to execute. But again, you're so confident and you're really happy about this whole thing.
I have a plan. It's
Okay.
just execution, as you said.
Execution is very important.
Very important.
And you know, missing an assignment is probably a big miss for you in terms of your growth and development.
This was such an amazing opportunity for him, and I just think he squandered it completely.
There's a big difference between confidence and arrogance. And Curtis's problem is his head is too tough. Curtis is not prepared to listen and learn. Curtis believes he has all the answers, and that's not confidence, that's arrogance.
You know, it was a little tricky for me to take advice because I have a plan and I believe in this plan and it's very important for me to execute it. But I'd like to thank Yannick and Gary for all those other companies that helped me along the way. Thank you.
The boardroom table and chairs were provided by the Corporate Interiors International Limited. We sell solutions, not just furniture. Gary's wardrobe was provided by Max Brown Limited. For further information on any of our assignments, please visit us at facebook.com/innovatorstv or email us at innovatorstv@gmail.com. Next time on The Innovators, Harain Scott and Samuel Morrison steps in the Innovators' den. This duo will get a rude awakening.
We've seen so many times where people come in, their family, brothers, blood relatives, best friends, people that just met each other. It does not matter the relationship. When you get into business, you have to operate it as a business.
I'm feeling really sorry for these guys. How do they not have documentation in place? This is crazy.
Will they survive or will they hop out of business? You'll have to tune in to find out. The Innovators was brought to you by the Jamaica Yellow Pages, JN Small Business Loans, and Future Services International.